If you're looking to grow your impact and your income online, make the internet your friend. If you have any questions about how to grow, scale your very own online business, how to advance your career using this thing called the internet, you've come to the right place because it's another episode of Nez Nation Live. Don't go anywhere. Come on back, y'all. Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Nez Nation Live. How in the world are you doing on this fine Sunday morning? It's so great to see you. Come on in. Make sure you share this out. Make sure you smash the ever-loving smasher. We call that the smash button, aka the like button. It's so good to see you guys. If you're brand new to this show, this is a show where I do a weekly office hours. My name is Professor Nez. Welcome. So great to have you be a part of the Nez Nation family. Bring in more humanness to this digitalness, because that's what it's all about, y'all. If you want to earn more, grow faster, and stress less, you got to be human. You got to be real. You got to really provide the right kind of value with integrity. Your reputation is more important than any strategy on planet Earth. Your reputation, let me say that again, your reputation is more important than any strategy. And so you've got to come from a place that is authentic. So welcome to the show. I am Professor Nez, and I have been in the online game for over 2 decades. I absolutely am just, beyond blessed and lucky and grateful and thrilled to have been able to build 2 online businesses. And really, I'm a content creator at heart, but, content creation and business, it's kind of the same mindset. And so if you want to be successful and you want to do what you love and earn money doing it, because you got to have Monet, you got to treat it like a business. And so I run a branding agency with my wife where we help executives, professionals, content creators, business owners brand themselves online so they can earn more, grow faster, and stress less. And this is a weekly office hours show that I do right here on my main channel, youtube.com/Professor Nez. We're live on internet. Hey guys, we're live on the internet. We're also live on my Facebook page, LinkedIn, and Twitch, but a lot of the action is over here on YouTube. And I say this all the time, that there's really no other platform on planet Earth. Let me know, Lewis and Jurgen and everybody. Great to see you. Brian is in the house. Great to see Steve Goodger is in the house. Good to see you, Brian. Yes, Lewis is in the house. Thank you so much, Jurgen. Oh, we got Elena over there in the Philippines. I know it's late. Hey, guys, let me know. Am I coming in a little laggy? Is it kind of lagging a little bit? I hope it's not. Podcast listeners, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we've got the top-rated podcast on Apple, Spotify, in our niche, personal branding. Over 100 5-star reviews. And so the way that I equate it, it's like having a free university in your eardrums. Better than a university, because universities aren't doing anything that I do, which is kind of one of my biggest points of contention with the universities. I have such a qualm and such a gripe with the university system because it's not serving our students, especially in business schools, especially in business and marketing schools. Not necessarily every other school. I don't want to lump everything together. It's so good to see you guys. By the way, if you have a question, so the kind of format of the show, is if you have any questions at all, any questions about how to advance your career, how do I brand myself as a career professional? How do I build my personal brand, my online presence? Maybe you're a business owner, content creator. How do I get more views? How do I get more community? How do I get engagement? How do I build this, monetize this? How do I monetize my expertise? How do I get more leads, more clients? Any question at all. There is a questionnaire form in the pinned comment. It's also in the description. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure. It should be on LinkedIn as well. Maybe George. Good to see you, Gabe. Gabe is in the house on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. Hey, Jurgen, I want to say something real fast, brother. I am so proud of you, dude. Jurgen is a phenomenal content creator. He says here, you inspired me to do a live stream, and I did my first one yesterday for almost 2 hours. Oh, dude, send me the link on Instagram because I want to watch that tonight. Send me the replay because I apologize why I didn't see that. I was actually, my kids had their final, at least my daughter had her final softball game yesterday. And so I was really doing daddy duty yesterday. My son had a baseball game as well. But that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, dude. That's freaking awesome. I love it. Look at Elena. Elena says, from working in higher ed, I totally agree. Yeah, that's, I don't know how many of you guys, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but the whole reason I really started building my online businesses, back in the day was because, I had a student come up to me. This is the reason I started my YouTube channel in 2016. Which, by the way, we just passed 9,500 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Woo! Thank you, Nez Nation. Love you guys. We just passed 9,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Hey, good to see Steve in Moreau in the house. Used to be a student of mine at the business school at Redlands and is probably one of the best entrepreneurs I know, especially in Southern California. Great to see you, Steve. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. Talk about knowledge. You see, here's another thing, too. When you come to a Nez Nation live stream, we've got Lewis, we've got Jurgen, we've got Elena, we've got George Fisher, who's an amazing life coach consultant. We got Steve, who runs an amazing business for years and years and years. Great content creators, Jurgen, Elena, Steve's in the house. You don't just get me. I facilitate this community. I maybe am curating a lot of the kind of interactions, but this is a family. This is us. There is no leader. There is no, commandant. I'm just the facilitator. You get more than me, who's been doing this for 2 decades. You get amazing content creators, business owners, professionals, executives, live streamers, podcasters, video creators. Look at this amazing audience. This is what you get when you come to a Nez Nation live stream show. And so just to remind you, we go live every single week, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. And by the way, let me know in the chat because you know me, I don't like to do the same thing over and over again. And we've had this time slot. We've had this time slot for quite some time. We've had this time slot on Sundays for going on probably 6 or 7 months, maybe now, if not longer. And I'm just curious, what would be an ideal time for you guys? I want to hear from you because I'm thinking about taking this prime time. I'm thinking about doing, and again, this could all just be whatever because this really is the optimal time for me. But I'm thinking about doing a primetime show, live Q&A. I have 2 segments to our show. We've got a live interview show, which, again, this is on our podcast as well. We've got our live interview show where I bring on experts and guests helping you to grow your impact and income online. And then we have this show, which is the live Q&A, the office hours, where you can ask me any question you want. There's a questionnaire in the pinned comment, and you can ask me any question you want related to business, career, branding, online presence, getting your story out there, accruing an audience, building leads, getting customer acquisition, whatever it is, helping you to earn more and grow faster and stress less. You can ask me that question. There's a questionnaire form in the pinned comment, also in the description. Please feel free to fill it out. It's just a 1-pager, just so I can get more information and actually have the question instead of searching for it in the chat. It's kind of a new thing I've been doing. But let me know in the chat, what's a good prime time? What's a good prime time for you? Silver Fox is in the house. Yes, Darlene is in the house. Good to see you, Darlene, always. I absolutely love it. Gabe, it looks like you've got a question here. I love this question. I'm going to come back to that. If you wouldn't mind filling out the questionnaire, I'd really, really appreciate it. Snez Nation. Hey, I took a Claritin today. No promotion here for Claritin. But I took a Claritin today because we also got a new puppy recently. Yes, we got a new Dobie puppy, which the family is just elated. And I kind of have weird allergies. Like, I'll be allergic to a dog. Not as much as cats I'm super allergic to. But I do get a little sniffly around dogs, too. I'm kind of allergic to, like, everything, like pollen, dust, everything. allergic to live streaming, apparently. But my allergies seem to adjust pretty well, and so I took a Claritin. So we'll probably get a Snez Nation in here. There's a running joke in case you're new. I always sneeze when I go live. KD, my man from Sugarland, Texas, is in the house. How are you, KD? Good to see you, brother. I absolutely love it. Gabe, is there a questionnaire form in the pinned comment over there on LinkedIn? If not, I'll answer your questions, I promise. And thank you so much. I am going to take the questionnaire forms first because that's where I really want to see those questions. But yeah, welcome to the live Q&A. You can ask me any question you want, and I am happy to share with you. And we've got an amazing chat, an amazing community. Make sure you smash that smasher. And make sure you share this out. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it out on LinkedIn. And let's get as many people as we can here. We usually go for about 60 minutes. Sometimes I've been known to go a lot longer, but I'm really, really appreciative of you guys. So if you have questions, fill out that questionnaire form. It's just a one-pager giving me a little bit more context on your question. And I'm so ready to answer these questions. Fantastic. Good to see you guys. Very, very good to see you guys. Oh, wow. Look at that. Are you kidding me, Darlene? Congratulations. I love it. Did you take my advice about how to get approved for LinkedIn Live? I've got a top-ranking video. If you're interested in that video, maybe one of my mods can share it in the chat on how exactly you need to go about getting approved for LinkedIn Live. LinkedIn Live is a massive new feature that's still in beta, but it's still not even rolled out to people I know deserve it. And I did a couple of videos, one in particular where I talk in depth, step by step, exactly what you need to do, because a lot of people get denied access early on. So congratulations, Darlene. I'm so proud of you, girl. Congratulations. She's also a member of the Nez Nation community. By the way, if you want to join, we're doing private live streams where you get more access to me. Members only once a month. I might up that up as I get more members. Okay, I just started doing memberships on my channel, and just know that it's a very, very small fee and all the money goes back into the channel. I'm not spending that money frivolously. I'm trying to make the best videos, trying to change my background, trying to invest in $1,000 equipment, lighting, everything, just to try to give you guys the best information that I can possibly. And so if you want to support the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. Is that the video right there, Darlene? So thank you so much. Jonathan, good to see you, man. Jonathan, another local. You're a local right here in Southern California, Jonathan. One of these days we got to get together and have some coffee and talk YouTube. Okay, Gabe. Gabe, are you still here? Give me a yeah in the chat. If you're excited to be here, give me a hashtag yeah in the chat. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for being here. I love it. And again, congratulations. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Darlene. You rock. My member, my main gal here on Nez Nation. Okay, so Gabe, let me know if you're still in the chat, and I'm happy to answer this question right here. So building your YouTube channel from scratch, what analytics are most useful in helping building your subscribers? Okay, so first thing, this is an amazing question. Those of you, I know a lot of people coming in from Clubhouse. Clubhouse has been an amazing platform for me. I'm old, so I need to put on glasses to read stuff. I've made such amazing connections, and even though I've been on LinkedIn since 2006, building my business and brand, and they've really transformed into an amazing branding platform, content creation platform. They just released a brand new feature called Creator Mode and Cover Story. I did a video on that on my channel, of course. I got you covered. I only talk about YouTube on Clubhouse. Well, Nez, why is that? I mean, you love e-commerce. You love selling products and services. You love LinkedIn. You love Instagram. You love stories. You love vertical video. Why do you only talk about YouTube on Clubhouse? Well, the only reason I can tell you is that I've been on every platform on planet Earth you can pretty much imagine. I've been in the online game for the longest time, and I can honestly say there's no other platform that has done more, even more than LinkedIn, more for my business, more for my brand, and really acclimates to what I love to do more than anything, which is create content. I'm really a content creator at heart, more than anything else, more than business, more than anything. I'm a content creator, and I really identify with that. And video to me is just my bread and butter. I think there's nothing like video to accelerate trust with your audience. Don't get me wrong, audio is phenomenal. Audio can do this. Blogging, written form content, photographic content, infographic content can do this. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. But there's just nothing like video. There's just really nothing like video. And coming from a film background, somebody who, studied film, when he was 19, I went to film school, and I made videos my whole life, with those VHS camcorders. And I've just always been a fan of film and video. It's just the best platform on planet Earth. And guess what? Here's the thing, guys. YouTube is growing. YouTube is expanding. If you think this is big, if you think, 2.3 billion, active users a month, billions and billions of watch time hours uploaded every minute or whatever, if you think that's a lot, YouTube is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Susan, I can't pronounce her last name. I always butcher it. The CEO of YouTube put out a blog early 2021 talking about how she's going to be expanding all these new, interesting, amazing ways for creators to make money on this platform. I make amazing money on YouTube, okay? And it's not just through my main channel. It's not AdSense, okay? We're talking partnerships. We're talking affiliate income, consulting, selling, products and services. It's just an amazing platform to build my business and build my brand, but more importantly, to accelerate trust. And so, I love YouTube. I talk a lot about YouTube. And so it's just everything to me. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate that. This is a good point too, Jonathan makes. Need to do more LinkedIn. Just don't want to spread myself too thin. No, you really don't want to do that. Hey, Sweeney Dunstan in the house. Yes. How you doing, Sweeney? Good to see you. So I'm leaving this comment up here because Gabe, the first thing I want to tell you about building on YouTube, is subscribers is not the subscribers is not the ideal metric. I know that YouTube rewards us with milestones and play buttons, and a lot of people talk about subscribers and followers and likes, but it's not the metric that is the measurement of a successful channel or not successful channel. A perfect example, one of the guys that I met on One of the guys that I loved connecting with, I think I connected with him on Twitter, but also on Clubhouse. I think I connected with him on Twitter first, who has a great YouTube channel, The Apps That Rule. I can't remember if that's the title of it. It's The Fantastic Joe. And he's only got, I say only, which is ridiculous. There's no such thing as only. By the way, guys, there's a questionnaire form in the pinned comment. If you have any questions that you want, welcome to another episode of Nez Nation Live. This is office hours, okay, where you get to basically ask me any question you want related to, business, branding, advancing your career, getting your content out there, growing, monetizing, anything at all. Please feel free to fill out that questionnaire form. But he's got 3.5 thousand subscribers, which is awesome, by the way. That's an awesome number. But more importantly, he's got 1 million views. 1 million views. And he's just getting brand deals right now. He could have gotten brand deals a lot sooner, but he's got 1 million views on a channel that has 3.5 subscribers. What does that tell you? You know, if you ask any creator on YouTube, most of them would probably say the majority of their views come from non-subscribers, which is not a bad thing, by the way. This is a good thing. This means YouTube's finding new audiences for you. And so my percentage is like 90, 89% are coming from non-subscribers. And so, and let me know in the chat if that rings true with you. Let me know in the comments if that is something that we had a lot of fantastic YouTube creators in the chat right now. Let me know if that rings true with you as well. Are you seeing that most of your views are coming from subscribers or non-subscribers? I would love to I would love to see that data. So my man Gabe, don't think that subscribers are the metric. Subscribers are not the metric. The metric is, are you creating amazing content that is getting watch time, that is getting people to stay on the platform, and you're getting engagement. That is the number one thing. It's about views and high quality views, not just views where they come, click, and leave. You want people to click on your video, stay as long as possible, and then hopefully watch another video, session time, staying on the app, staying on the website as long as possible. If you can do that, this is where you get incentivized for YouTube. If you can do that, good to see you. Look at that. British history in the house. I so apologize. Give me your first name again. It was something so unique, and I don't want to mess it up. Let me know if I'm lagging a little bit, guys. I apologize if I am. Oh, thank you so much, Jurgen. I'm going to definitely check that out. It's so great to see Sweeney. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's not a bad thing either. That's not a bad thing either. Jonathan says 5% from subs. Yeah, that's not a bad thing either. Don't get me wrong. And Philippa, that's right. Philippa, so great to see you. So great to see you, Philippa. Welcome. Philippa has an amazing channel where she talks a lot about history, British history specifically. She goes to historical sites. She's a great communicator, very intelligent, and I'm really happy that you're here, Philippa, because it was great connecting with you, and I look forward to seeing you more on the channel. I look forward to seeing your growth. That's not a bad thing, Philippa. That's not a bad thing. Trust me, that's a good thing. Okay, that you're getting subscribers. That means you're creating content that is tailored to your audience. That's a good thing. My point is don't get discouraged if you're getting more views from non-subscribers. A lot of creators, they think, my gosh, well, I'm not getting any views from my subscribers, so that means I'm doing something wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong. Or maybe I should stop because I'm not, delivering to my audience. Everybody says serve your audience. Maybe I should quit because I'm not getting any views from my subscribers. Are these all dead subscribers? You got to understand something. A lot of people will subscribe to a channel, and then they will become inactive. There's a lot of different variables. And also, don't forget, they may not click all the notifications. Okay, that's another thing. They may not click that little magical bell that you hear so many YouTubers talk about. And so don't be discouraged by that. Okay, don't be discouraged by that. That's not a bad thing. Okay, definitely do not be discouraged by that. I'm seeing a little bit of lag on my part. Can anybody confirm for me? Is it coming in kind of laggy or kind of jittery or anything like that? I really don't like that. Chocolate Twist Yoga in the house. Good to see you. So fantastic to see you. Make sure you smash that smash button, guys, and make sure you share this out if you can, because sharing is caring. So Gabe, getting back to, okay, thank you so much, Brian. So getting back to your question, Gabe, what is the most useful metric? What in analytics? What is the most useful in helping building your subscribers? I think the best way that you should do this is don't even when you're first starting out, just look at what are people watching, what are people clicking on, how long are they watching? Look at your average view duration, look at your click-through rate. Look at your top performing videos, find out why are these people watching, these videos, and why are they clicking, and look at the major analytics. To me, the first thing I look at is I always look at click-through rate, and I also look at average view duration. Okay, so I want to make sure that people are clicking on this video, and don't forget, impressions are really important too. And then traffic sources. You got to look at traffic sources. And so those are the things that you really want to look at seeing. And here's the easiest answer for this too, Gabe, is especially if you're just starting out. What I would say, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sweeney. Hey, PC Tech in the house. Yes, I do. Absolutely, PC Tech. I love that question. Yeah, I do have some great tips for monetizing your email list. Absolutely. That's a great question, PC Tech. So good to see you. Here's the easiest answer to your question, Gabe, when it comes to what are the most important analytics when you're looking at growing and building your subscribers. The most important analytics are, don't even worry about analytics when you're first starting out. Create as many videos as you can consistently, okay? And do what you love first, because everybody talks about, discovering your niche and identifying your niche. Some people don't know what their niche is. And some people are just like, you know what? I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know what niche I belong in. Create videos that you love creating. Create videos that you think a lot of people will get something out of, and then create about 20 to 30, 40, 50 videos, and then give it a little bit of time. Give it like 30 days, 60 days, and then go into your analytics and see which videos the algorithm is picking up, which videos are getting the most views, the most clicks, that are getting the most average view duration. People are watching the longest. And then look at those videos and say, okay, wow, those videos have hit the algorithm. Those videos are getting a lot of views. They're getting a lot of clicks. How can I capitalize on that moment? How can I create more videos like that? That's what you need. If you want to grow the real way, and this is a marathon. YouTube is a marathon. It's not a short sprint. It's not, there is no successful, get quick, rich. I was going to say get rich quick. There is no get rich quick scheme. It's like building a business. It takes time. It takes patience. Okay. So create the videos that you love first. Okay. Just create those videos, because I see this happen all the time with content creators. They will, create videos that they think people will like, but they're not really into it, just to get the views, just to get the subscribers. This is why I'm saying this, just to get the monetization. And then what happens is that, YouTube responds, okay, the algorithm responds and says, oh, okay, we see what's working. We see what people are watching and clicking and staying on these particular videos. So they push them out there. And so you see this dopamine rush of views, right? Subscribers, growth, etc., watch time. And then it could be something that, if it's not something that you love, and if you're just chasing views and subscribers, you're going to burn out quicker than a cheap candle at Target. I promise you. So that's why I always say, now, a lot of the times I'll say, start by knowing your audience very, very well. But a lot of people don't know who their audience is. A lot of people don't know what to create. And so this is what I mean. Start by creating the best content you can. Work on your thumbnails. Work on your titles. Look at other channels that are doing really, really well in your specific area. Find out what they're doing so well. Look at their top performing videos, and then create the best content you can, putting your spin on it. Let YouTube do its beautiful work. Okay. I started a brand new channel, and a lot of you guys have heard this before. But I started a brand new channel on January 23rd. It's a super niche channel. I actually did a ton of audience research, and I don't promote this channel. I don't share this channel because it's getting thousands. It's already gotten 40,000 views in less than 2 months, and I just passed 300 subscribers on this brand new channel. I mean, that's insane. That's really good for it's actually less than 3 months. It's like 2.5 months old. And so I'm just blown away by, this is all the power of YouTube. Not one share, not one tweet, not one anything. I didn't promote it all over my email list, even nothing. It's a brand new channel. It's highly targeted, super niche. YouTube does the work for you. And so I will say, if you know your niche and you know your audience, do that market research. But I know a lot of you guys don't know that. And don't worry about subscribers. Don't worry about views. Create the best content possible that you have in your system, and YouTube will do the work for you by pushing it out to the right people, and then pounce. Consistency. Do it again. Capitalize. Make sure it's something that you love, though, and don't just chase subscribers. You're going to burn out fast. I hope that helps. That's kind of a long answer. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome, because you're watching the greatest live stream on planet Earth. We go live every single Sunday right here on my main channel. And we're live on LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitch. I'm using the wonderful a partner of ours, StreamYard. If you're interested in using a free trial, I obviously have a link in the description. Full disclosure, I am an affiliate and I will get a small commission if you sign up using that link. But guess what? It goes back into the channel and you're supporting amazing content, and that helps me make better content for you. So make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. We go live every Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is so awesome to see you guys. I love it. Okay, now, has anybody filled out the new questions in the questionnaire form? There is a questionnaire form in the pinned comment. I would love for you to leave your questions in there. Let me see. We have, okay, no problem, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Is Kali in the house? Kali is in the house. Fantastic. Okay, let me get to PC Lab's question, because this is such a really, really great question. And let me know how many people... Okay, thank you, PC. I appreciate that. PC says, always a pleasure. I agree 100% with your take on analytics. Yeah, let me know if that made sense. I don't know if... I forgot what that dude's name was. I don't know if he's still here. Gabe. Gabe, are you still here? Did that make sense at all? Because I'm happy to contextualize that even a little bit more if I have to. Thank you so much, Darlene. Yes, smash that smash button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, because sharing is caring. Leave your questions in the questionnaire form. I am taking questions in the comments as well. And also, don't forget, if you're watching this on the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments. But also, you can fill out questions if you're watching this on the replay or listening on the podcast. You can fill out questions as well. I'll put questionnaire form in the show notes on the podcast, and I'll answer them first come, first serve next week. Okay? Okay, fantastic. So, yeah, I love this question, PC Lab. So I don't think Gabe is still here. I don't see his comments. Let me see here. I don't think Gabe is still here, but I hope that was helpful. Give me a hashtag yeah if that answer was helpful. And if you have any follow-up questions, what are the most important metrics in analytics on YouTube? Just let me know. I'm happy to help. I am obsessed with YouTube. I'm very lucky because it's the perfect complement to my personality. Number one, I love helping people. I'm very lucky that I love doing that. Like, I love helping people more than anything. So I'm blessed with that. But also, it's done amazing things for my business, my brand, my ability to communicate my value to the world. There's just nothing like YouTube. It's changed my life. It's changed my business forever. And it's got me excited as a creator. And it's just going to get better and better and better. It's just going to get better and better. YouTube isn't going anywhere. The next 10 years are going to be the golden era of YouTube. This is your time to jump in the pond, y'all. Maybe pond's not the right word. Pond doesn't really sound attractive. Do you guys want to jump in the pond? Give me a hashtag pond if you want to jump in the pond in the chat. That was boy, I got so excited about YouTube, and then I just blew it with that description. Oh my God, that's terrible. Hey, if you're excited about YouTube, jump in the YouTube pond. It's a little murky, but we could use you. Anyway, sorry. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Philippa. I love that name. It's such a beautiful name. Been using your analytics recommendations to monitor what is working and testing new things like thumbnails. Fantastic. Let me know. Lewis, ocean is greater than pond. Yeah, why didn't I say jump in the ocean or pool? A pool sounds great. You know, it's getting warmer, spring. Hashtag pond. I love it. Oh, look at that. I love it, Philippa. Philippa says infinity pool. Hey, good to see you, Kelly. Kelly says hashtag jump in the pond. Good to see you. Hit that like button. Hit that smasher. It's so great to see you guys. I love it. Okay, so here's a great question. And if you have any other questions about YouTube, you know how much I love talking YouTube, y'all. This is the greatest opportunity on planet Earth. So jump in the pond. This is such an amazing opportunity. I mean, this platform is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Do I believe in diversification? Of course. Do I believe you should have your own website? You should funnel. You can use YouTube as a funnel for CPA, cost per acquisition or client acquisition, lead generation, etc. Of course. But it accelerates trust. Video accelerates trust. There's nothing more powerful than video. And so the beautiful thing is that the more advertisers realize that they're wasting money on Super Bowl commercials, that they're wasting money on, not wasting money on Super Bowl commercials. Obviously, there's a huge audience, but a lot of people actually could get a lot more traction through brand deals, sponsorships with influencers, and paying YouTube to put their ads on your videos that you get a cut of. And so, royalty income, what a great concept. It's like Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld is getting paid, he's getting checks from Switzerland right now, from people and broadcasters broadcasting his reruns of episodes that he did 25 years ago. Could you imagine waking up Sunday morning and getting a fat check from Brazil, a fat check from New York Broadcasting, a fat check from NBC, a fat check from TBS, a fat check from Czechoslovakian TV? When they run reruns, it's called syndication. It's royalty income. It's the same thing with YouTube. If you build an amazing catalog, if you build an amazing library of content, and you actually are really doing well at providing value in all of those videos, royalty income. Can you do this on Facebook? Yes. Can you do this on other platforms? Maybe indirectly, but there's nothing as powerful as Google Brain. There's nothing as powerful as Google. Google owns YouTube. It's an optimal place to play. It just really is, especially if you're somebody who is looking to build your brand, build your equity, build that trust. That's why I love live streaming too. Live streaming is immediate in the moment. George Ryman on LinkedIn. Good to see you from Phoenix, AZ. Long time no see. Hey, good to see you, Tim. Tim, I hope I'm saying that right. Is it San? I think it is. Good to see you, Tim. Great to see you here. Yes, Lewis, royalties. Yes. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome, because I'm going to get to your question, PC Lab, I promise. If you're just joining us, you're watching Office Hours with yours truly. We go live every single week on Sundays. We go live every Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where you get to ask me any question you want. There is a pinned questionnaire in the comments, especially on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, there is one on Facebook. There should be on LinkedIn. We can't pin comments on LinkedIn, unfortunately, yet. God knows why. But if you want to ask any question at all, if you're on LinkedIn, just leave a question in the comments, and I'm happy to answer it. But I would really love it if you could maybe slide on over to YouTube, because that would be really, really awesome. And you can actually fill out that questionnaire. That way I don't have to search in the chat for your question. You can ask me anything you want about building your brand, building your business, getting more traction, getting more attention, making the internet your friend. I'm here to help you. So it's absolutely fantastic. So good to see you. Let's get to this question right here from PC Lab, my man PC Lab. So good to see you. Okay, so PC Lab asks, let me go, see, this is why I want to search through the chat and find your question. Hey, Professor Nez, do you have tips for monetizing your email list? Monetizing your email list. This is so good. I absolutely love this. Such a great question. Okay. So this is something that is really important, that something that I know a lot of content creators, a lot of online business owners fail to develop early on in their career, early on in their startup. Email lists are probably the most important asset that you can have as a content creator, a business owner, a professional, what have you, especially an online business owner. And you've got to treat your content, because you can monetize it. Remember, royalty income. Treat your content creation strategy and your content creation on these platforms. If you treat it like a business, it's pretty much the same thing. If you don't serve your customers, you don't have a business. If you don't serve your audience, you don't have a brand. You don't have a YouTube channel. You don't have a LinkedIn channel. And so you don't have an Instagram. You don't have anything. And so it's really, really important that you build your email list, because God forbid, even though I just said, I'm going to contradict myself right now, even though I just said YouTube isn't going anywhere, it's the most phenomenal platform on planet Earth. And I will say that, being somebody who's been on LinkedIn since 2006, and I love LinkedIn, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like YouTube, nothing like it. This is something that you own, and God forbid something happens to, and it doesn't have to be so dramatic, right? It doesn't have to be so dramatic. Let's say, it's not about like, oh, what if, you hear this all the time. Well, what if YouTube shuts down tomorrow? It's not going to happen. It's just not. I just knocked on wood just in case. It's not going to happen. YouTube is not going to just shut down tomorrow, but this is absolutely capital T true. This is absolutely capital T true. Modifications, changes. Do they have all these different policy changes? Like one recent one that I know a lot of us are not too crazy about is the fact that YouTube is now monetizing videos that are not in the partner program. And they're not sharing that monetization with creators. So in my brand new channel that I started on January 23rd of this year, that's already gotten over 40,000 views, which I'm so proud of. My main channel is about to cross 10,000 subs. I'm super excited. By the way, we're going to do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Follow the hashtag NezNation on LinkedIn. You don't want to miss that because I'm going to be giving away a lot of cool prizes. They're putting ads on my new channel, this brand new channel that's super niche, super targeted. They're putting ads on that channel. As a matter of fact, I just wrote an email to YouTube support asking for, and what's the worst that could happen? They could just say, no, screw you. But I just sent an email to YouTube support saying, hey, is there any way that I could please get an early eligibility for monetization on this new channel? Because it's getting, I've already met the watch time hours. I have 300 subs, and you guys know you need 4,000 hours of watch time, which I got that months ago. And you need 1,000 subscribers. So we're at 300 right now. We're not eligible for monetization on that brand new channel. But I sent an email anyway. This is what I mean by going after it, y'all. Sometimes you just got to go after it and ask. You'll be amazed what can happen if you just ask. Listen to this. Pay attention to this. You want to monetize your brand? You want to monetize your content? You want to build an online business, build a side hustle? You want to consult? You want to sell products and services? You'll be amazed what you can get if you just ask. I have built 2 amazing multi-six-figure online businesses just by asking. I have the audacity to believe in myself. I know I'm the best at what I do. I've been doing this for over 2 decades. And I emailed YouTube support and just said, hey, is there any way that I could get, a break here? I talked about the pandemic. I used pathos, emotional trigger words. And who knows? We'll see what happens. Stay tuned next week, because if I hear from YouTube support and they say, hey, we've decided to give you an early eligibility for monetization, probably they won't now that I've been shouting it loud to the world. But you never know what you can get. What's the worst that could happen? They're going to say, screw you, Nez. Fine. No big deal. I'll wait till I get 1,000 subscribers. So I know I'm not answering this I'm answering this in kind of a roundabout way, PC Tech. But here's what Super Dave in the house. Good to see you, Super Dave. YouTube Boxing Central. I'm going to answer your question. There is a questionnaire in the pinned comment. Please fill that out and add a little more context to your question. I would love to answer it. Okay, so this is how you monitor. So build your email list. It's very, very important, because no matter what happens on these other platforms, you always have your email list. Your channel could get copyright strikes. It could get banned, deleted. If you have an email list, if you've been funneling people over there, it's a fantastic way to start all over without worrying about, it's like an insurance policy. That's what it is, your email list. Now, how do you monetize your email list? The same way you monetize anything, PC Tech. And you're a perfect embodiment of this. Be human about it. Just be human about it. Do you know your audience, aka your email list? Do you know their pain points, their challenges, their wants, their desires? It's the same thing with growing a YouTube channel. It's the same thing with growing a personal brand. Have you driven into the chest of who your audience is? Do you really understand what they want? Do you really understand what will help them solve their problems? If you do, then this is how you monetize your email list. You can create. Now, if you're asking, and let me be clear on this. Are you asking, and PC Tech, I know you're still here, so give me a little bit more clarity, because I just thought of something. Are you saying, when you ask, do you have tips for monetizing your email list, are you talking about selling your email list to another creator, another business, or are you talking about selling things to your email list? Please clarify in the chat. I would really, really appreciate that. Jurgen says, I thought I was done with office hours, but clearly long. Weirdly, I look forward to these office. It's so great to see you, man. Yes, I will tell you what makes people blow up. YouTube Boxing Central, fill out the questionnaire, please. I would really, really appreciate it. And it looks like you might have here. Chocolate Twist Yoga is here. Fantastic. Okay, Chocolate Twist Yoga asked a great question. I'm going to get to that, Chocolate Twist Yoga. Are you still here? Fantastic. Fill out that questionnaire, YouTube Boxing Central. I love that title, too, of your channel, YouTube Boxing Central. Yeah. Okay, so PC Tech says the latter. Okay, so selling things to your email list. Is that correct? Okay, good. I forgot what the latter was. Professor Nez is all over the place today. Big shock. Yes, so it's the same thing with anything. If you're looking to sell things to your email list, be human about it, okay? Don't say, hey, you guys, you need to buy this. You subscribe to my email list, you need to buy this. Be human about it. Say, hey, guys, it's so great to see you. I'm so glad you're a part of this newsletter. Or, hey, I hope you've been getting a lot of value. Just in case you're interested, I'm launching a new course, XYZ, whatever it is. You know, here's a really inexpensive PDF that it's basically an ebook, a checklist on all the things you need to know when you're starting your tech channel, or when you're getting your gear in order, or you're starting a project, or whatever it is that you're trying to help them do. And also let me know if there's something specific that you're trying to sell them. But literally, this is the answer. PC Tech, this is the answer. The answer is, great to see you, Day One Adventures. Great to see you. Give me your first name again, Day One Adventures. And when you're coming in here, make sure you smash the smasher, AKA the like button, and share this out, please, because, you know, sharing is caring. We want to get as many people here as possible. Let me know what exactly you're selling or you want to sell to them. But literally, this is the answer. The answer is be human. Don't be afraid to ask. Know exactly who your audience on your email list is. Know exactly what makes them tick. What makes them tick? Like, what makes your audience tick? And then literally, you don't have to overthink it. Here's the beautiful thing, PC Tech Lab. You don't have to overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just be natural. Just be authentic. Be capital Y, you. Just say, hey, guys, you know what? I know, literally, you could say this verbatim. Hey, guys, I don't mean to intrude on your inbox. I'll just be a second, but I'm really excited about this. I had to mention this to you. I just created a brand new, whatever that is, XYZ, course, ebook, merch, whatever it is. I thought that you guys would be interested, and I'm going to be offering this for, 50% off for the first, 7 days. Scarcity is good. Scarcity is very good. I'm going to be offering this for, 50% off until, April 31st. So now's your April 31st. Is there 31 days in April? I don't think there is. April 30th or whatever. And then just be human about it. Just be like, you know what? Hey, this is cool. You guys know that I help you with a lot of this. If you want to go deeper, this is going to really, really help you. Make it about them. It's not about you. Make it about them. This is what I mean by service. This is what I mean by serving your audience. Make it all about them. If you make it about them, you're going to win. I'm the luckiest dude on planet Earth because I found purpose in service. That's where I get purpose is from serving my audience and helping people. There's nothing that thrills me more than all the money in the world. I know you're not going to believe me when I say this. This thrills me more than any amount of money that I could get from my businesses and from my platforms. I get a ping on my phone. I'm laying in bed watching YouTube, probably. I watch YouTube late at night. I love it. I watch YouTube on TV. It's fantastic. I watch replays of live streams. I watch videos. I mean, I love it. I don't even watch Netflix. I mean, sometimes, but I'm sitting there laying in bed about to go to sleep. It's 10:30. I usually go to sleep around 11:30. I wake up at 6. And I get a ping on my phone. And it's a comment. It can be from YouTube or anywhere. Nez, I can't believe how perfect this piece of content was for me. It has absolutely blown my mind. It's changed my life. I was struggling. I was stressed. I was fearful. Your video helped. That means more to me than anything. If you serve, you will win. If you make it about them, you will win. Don't ever forget that. Who's ready for the first sneeze? I can feel it coming, even though I took a Claritin. Oh, that's so nice of you. Look at that. Hey, great to see you. Seti's in the house, an amazing content creator. I want to say thank you so much inside the Lab PC Tech. It is so great. And I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm trying to do I did the Niminati voice. Super chat. I love that soundbite. I can do it pretty good, can I? Super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that inside the Lab PC Tech. That means the world to me. You didn't have to do that. I really, really appreciate you. You, my friend, are going to conquer. You're going to dominate. Keep coming back to these weekly live streams. I'm going to help you all the way in every way, shape, or form that I know. Damon Warren is in the house. Yes, Damon, good to see you. Awesome. That's who it is. It's Damon. So great to see you. I absolutely love it. Yes, Brian says, same here. I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV, so you're not alone. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. PC Tech says, I consume 90% of my media on YT. I think, here's another thing too. You talk about growing on YouTube. You talk about, and Seti, I'm so glad you're here. Seti is in the house. It's so great to see you. Make sure you smash that smasher. And if you can, share this out on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. We want to get as many people here as possible. And by the way, am I, because I know Periscope is dead. Is this live on my Twitter feed? Is this live on Twitter? I wonder if this is live on Twitter. Okay, it does say it's live on Twitter. Okay, very cool. It does say it's live on Twitter. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but, Periscope got discontinued on March 31st. So technically there is no Periscope, but I'm using, the awesome platform of StreamYard. And one of the destinations is Periscope. So I'm assuming that's just Twitter Live now. So interesting. Great to see you, Damon. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, yeah, here's what I was going to say. KD is still in the house. Sugarland, Texas, my main man, KD. Good to see you, KD. Look at that. Seti says, I saw it on Twitter. Thank you so much, Seti. I appreciate that. So here's what I think. You want to hear a bold prediction from Nez? Bold prediction time. Give me a hashtag yeah. Give me a hashtag yeah. And Chocolate Twist Yoga, I'm going to get to your question. There is a questionnaire form in the chat. Make sure you click on that and fill out your question. Okay, we got a couple questions coming in. We got Sean from YouTube Boxing Central. And we've also got Chocolate Twist Yoga. Kali, good to see you, Kali. Are you still here, Kali? I hope you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. If not, I'll answer your question next week. Who's feeling me? Give me a hashtag yeah. Give me a hashtag yeah if you're feeling me. Thank you again, PC Tech, for that super chat. So not necessary, but means the world to me. Thank you. I put all the super chats back into the channel. I don't spend that money on anything else but in reinvesting it into the channel. So I really, really appreciate you. Passive watching on YouTube. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Passive watching on TV. YouTube, you're going to notice in your analytics that most of your views are coming from mobile. I am predicting that in the next 4 to 5 years, maybe sooner, it's already happening, maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, in the next 36 months, I'm going to really pay attention to this. YouTube being consumed on TV as a device, as a destination, is going to increase. It's going to double in percentage of consumption. I think that watching YouTube on TV is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And guess what? Okay, thank you so much. Kali is still in the house. And guess what? And I've looked at this. I've looked at this so closely, you guys, in my data and analytics, especially on my new channel, because my new channel that I started, which is super targeted, the primary audience is 45 to 65. And so I've really focused on where those destinations are coming from. 45 to 65-year-olds, they still watch the content on the new channel on mobile, but TV consumption is at 35%. And so 35% more than computer on this new channel. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. People who consume your content on TV, people who consume your videos on TV tend to watch longer. Don't be afraid of long-form content, guys. I know YouTube Shorts is an amazing phenomenon. I know people are talking attention spans. I even say it. I say it on Clubhouse all the time when I host rooms. I say attention spans are shrinking, which is a fact. It's just a fact. It is. But don't be afraid of long-form content. There's a lot of power. I think in the next 18 to 36 months especially, we're going to see, here comes the first sneeze of the evening, y'all. Give me a hashtag Snez Nation. There it is. Where's Sweeney? We need Sweeney. We need Sweeney. I'm telling you right now. TV consumption is going to be on the rise. People watching YouTube on TV is going to get more and more powerful and more view time and watch time in the next 18 to 36 months. Mark my words. I'm going to mark this. Somebody mark this, because I'm going to watch this. Okay. I'm going to absolutely. Thank you so much, Steve. Steve says, God bless you. You're a sweetheart, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you. Yes. Gesundheit. I'm telling you guys right now. And Steve, this goes for you, man. Steve, you're an amazing business owner. You have a treasure trove of knowledge. Somebody on Clubhouse asked me the other day, I thought YouTube was for kids. No. YouTube's where you can make serious money. I'm 44 years old. Okay, I'm middle-aged, old dude with kids, a mortgage, a wife, a business. I still teach at the university on a very low load level because the pay is terrible, but I love my students. I love inspiring young people. I still teach a couple courses a semester, at Chapman. But let me tell you something. This platform is for people post 40. This platform is for people post 30. If you have experience, expertise, knowledge that will help a very specific targeted audience, you can make royalty income on YouTube. I'm making money for videos I've done 3, 4, 5 years ago. They're still earning me money. The work's been finished. Steve, you in particular, you need to hire a videographer or somebody who knows YouTube, who knows the back end, knows how to upload, knows thumbnails, tags, keywords, etc. And I'm telling you right now, Steve, you would crush it on YouTube. Everybody needs to be on this platform. Not just for kicks and giggles, not for vanity, Monet, branding, resonance. What's the tagline of my channel? Help you grow your impact and income online. I talk about money, but impact always comes first. If you want to make money, you have to create impact. And we've got this amazing audience, this amazing Nez Nation family, bringing more humanness to this digitalness. You guys should all be crushing it, and you will be crushing it. And TV consumption, let me get back to the point. And then I'm going to get to your question, I promise. YouTube Boxing Central, and I promise Kali, if I'm saying that right, I hope I'm saying that right, Chocolate Twist Yoga. I love that name, by the way. That is an awesome, dope name for a channel, Chocolate Twist Yoga. And KD says 44 is not middle-aged, 50 and above. KD, my main man, thank you for the correction. Are you saying that I'm young? Because mentally, I feel like I'm 7. And my wife will say mentally I'm 4. And energy-wise, I feel like I'm 23. But my actual technical number is 44. Yes, Damon, passive income. Yes. Nez Nation in the house, absolutely. And so this is what I'm saying, you guys. Live streaming, It's a fantastic way to build your brand, get that immediacy, build connection with your audience. Video podcasts, interview shows, talk shows, amazing way to build your brand, build your authority, build your thought leadership, customer acquisition, all the beautiful things that you need to build a business, build a brand. Don't be afraid of long form content because TV consumption is on its way. I pay really close attention to patterns and behaviors, especially audiences, different types of audiences. Audience analysis is a key part of my life. I'm always looking at what audiences are doing and what viewer behavior and consumption, where is the attention? If you pay attention, what's happening? Mark my words, TV consumption is on the rise. Okay, next question. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome. Okay, you're watching Office Hours with yours truly. We go live every single Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and put on all notifications. Click the bell, y'all. It's all about the bell, y'all. Hit that bell. Okay, I'm going to look at the next question here that we have is from Kali, Chocolate Twist Yoga. Love that name. And this is her question. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. This is her question. Thank you so much, Kali. I really appreciate it. And this is her question. So her question is, Professor Nez, I've recently hit the 1,000 sub milestone. Congratulations. Let's all give a round of applause for Kali Chocolate Twist Yoga, 1,000 subs. That is a phenomenal milestone. Good for you. I'm about halfway to getting to 4,000 hours of watch time. Do you have suggestions on how to most effectively get there or what I might do? Yes. Oh, this is such a good question. I love this question, Chocolate Twist Yoga. There's a couple of different things you can do to get people to watch longer and watch more, because watch time is all about keeping people on the platform, keeping people watching more than just one video, more content. I'm going to give you 3 major tips, okay? This is such a good question. I love this question, Kali. So the first tip is, if you want to get more watch time and more, engagement and average view percentage, which leads to more watch time, the start of your videos, the first 30 seconds of your video is the most important. I mean, the first 10 seconds is the most important. Without looking at your channel, it's safe to assume, because a lot of creators make this mistake, okay? It's safe to assume that, and look at your data too. Look at your analytics. Look at the retention time in the first 30 seconds. If it's above 70%, you're on a roll. If it's below 70%, that's going to hurt your watch time. That means people are leaving your video fast. They're leaving your video. They're not watching as long as they should. If you get over 70%, that is a fantastic retention metric. And so here's how I was able to do that. And I consistently get people sticking around after the 30-second mark. I don't mention who I am. I don't talk about myself. I don't introduce myself. I don't ask for, subscribers or likes in the first 30 seconds. I don't have a 29-second intro video or bumper, as they call it. I get right to the point. If you're looking to find a job in 2021, the fastest way, I've got you covered. Stick around. I'm going to go through step by step everything you need to know coming up right now. Boom, 2-second bumper, little intro branding, and then boom. How's it going, Nez Nation? It's so great to see you. I'm going to jump into the top 3 tips on how you can get a job in 2021. Let's go with number 1. I get right into it. This is what I call a dessert first mentality. Everybody write this down. The professor has spoken. You don't have to write it down. You don't have to write it down. But everybody please heed this. Your first 30 seconds are key for getting those watch time and getting people sticking around. Okay? You want them sticking around. I got 2 more. Remember I said 3. So get rid of the 30-second, 25-second, 18-second intro video. Don't talk about yourself. Nobody cares about you yet. Okay, I know that sounds harsh, but it's just true. People, when they watch the video, they click on the video. If you won the click, I mean, you got 1,000 subscribers. You got loyal fans. You got people who have opted into your content. If you win that click, now is the most important opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. What do you do with that view that you earned? You earned the click. You won the click. Okay, now what do you do with it? You got to capitalize on this. You don't want to let them down. You don't want them regretting that they clicked on your video. So after you win the click, you got to deliver the goods immediately. Cut your intro video down to 2 seconds. You can have an intro video. There's nothing wrong with that. Start the video with exactly what they're going to get out of it. Don't start the video, "Hi, I'm Kali. I do yoga. I went to the University of Arizona. I like long walks on the beach. I'm a mother. I have 2 dogs." Like people do this. I'm not saying you're doing this, Kali, but people do this. "Hey, you should subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button because I'm doing it." It's like, wait a minute. I don't even know who you are. Why would I subscribe to you? Get to the content immediately. Get to the good stuff immediately. Dessert first mentality. People tend to save the best stuff for the end of their video, their webinar, their live stream, their content, their videos. I say put everything, the best stuff, in the beginning. It's called the dessert first mentality. Give the dessert first. Because if you don't hook them, if you don't ensnare them in that first minute, first 30 seconds, they're gone. That's going to kill your watch time. So that's the first tip, okay? The second tip is have in your actual video, create a narrative, create some kind of story. You can even do this with how-to channels where you incentivize the viewer to stick around to find out what is the big payoff, what is the big climax. Now, sometimes you can say, "Hey, I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to find remote work in 2021, but stick around till the end because I'm going to give you a bonus that you don't want to miss." You see what I just did right there? So the audience is going, "Wow, okay, I'm going to get 4 tips, but what's this bonus? What's this thing? And why is it something you see the scarcity? You don't want to miss this. This is going to change your life. This is an amazing tip. This is a phenomenal, unbelievable, unforgettable. Trigger words, pathos, emotion, communication. It's all about communication." So that's number 2. Find a way in the actual narrative of the video to incentivize your viewer to stick around to the end. Kali, are you still with me? Chocolate Twist Yoga. Are you still with me? I'm going to also get to Sean at YouTube Boxing Central. Let me know if you're still with me here, if this makes sense so far. So I gave you 2. I'm going to give you number 3 right now. Number 3 is, after you've won the click, after you've ensnared them in the first 30 seconds, you've incentivized them to watch till the end, don't end your video without pointing them or directing them or giving a CTA, a call to action for them to watch another related video. This is how I used to end my YouTube videos when I first started. "Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time." Huh? That's a missed opportunity. You want more watch time? You want to up your watch hours? Okay. You want to get that 4,000 hours of watch time? Get them to stick around and watch another of your videos. That is going to be monumental. Get them to do that. And I would say, don't get them to watch more than, a lot of people will put like 4 videos on their end screen. And this is what I mean by end screen. At the end screen, you can, at the last 20 seconds of your video, you can put up other links to other videos. But don't just have that end screen there. You need to actually ask and tell and direct. People need to be told what to do. So you need to actually direct your audience and tell them and say, "Hey, don't go anywhere. This is exactly what I do. Make it your own. Hey, before you leave, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. This video right here," I point to wherever the card is. If you like this video is right up your alley. It's going to take you to the next level. You got to check this video out. Don't say goodbye. Don't say see you later. Have them watch another video and make it specific. Make it relevant to the video that they're watching. Kali, are you here? Chocolate Twist Yoga, are you here? Sean is in the house. So those are really, I mean, that is some powerful stuff, if I may say so myself. Nez is complimenting himself again. That is some rock solid advice, if I may say so myself. Yes, it's so important. Those three things. If you want to up your watch time, okay, here was the question. The question was again, congratulations, Kali, on getting to 1,000 subs. The question was, how do I most effectively get more so I can get that monetization, the 4,000 hours of watch time? Those three tips that I just gave you are solid gold. First 30 seconds, get to the point, dessert first mentality, incentivize them to watch to the end. Once you get them to the end, there's another moment to capitalize on, get them to watch another video. A strong call to action. Very, very important. Okay, Sean, I hope that was helpful. Kali. I don't see Kali in the chat, but she might just be watching passively. That's fine. I absolutely love it. If it's your first video, don't worry about it, because you're gonna have other videos, and you can always go back and edit your end screen, Brian. You can always go back and edit your end screen. So you don't have a specific video, but if you're creating a series, if you know that you're going to create a couple of videos that are related to one another, then you can always still point, even though there's no video there. And I would always recommend that you don't just post one video and then post your next one weeks later or months later. Have 4 or 5 videos ready and post your first video, and then you can wait a day or two, but don't wait longer than a day or two, and post your next video. Get that consistency rolling. I would highly recommend that you have a strategy too. Like your first video will be a video that maybe is more search optimized, and then your second video is really going to capitalize on that search traffic, right? And so that second video is going to be something that you want to get into suggested and browse. And how you do that is by creating a video that once you get all that search traffic, people coming to your video, then you have a video ready that is going to be tailored to all that traffic that YouTube got for you. And so you want to really make sure you capitalize on that. Don't just post one video and then say hasta la pasta. Make sure you have a strategy. Make sure you post a couple of videos when you first start. Brian, you should have been posting years ago, dude. You're a smart, intelligent, powerful dude, and you have a lot to share. You need to be posting. You need to be posting a lot more. Okay, YouTube Boxing Central. Sean, I'm going to get to your question next. How long have we been going? Oh, my God, 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'm not Niminati, y'all, so I might have to cut this short pretty soon. So if you have questions, please leave them in the questionnaire, because first come, first serve. I will answer your questions next week as well. Okay, let me bring your question up. Have you noticed anything that the people who have blown up recently do? Give me a little bit more context on that, Sean, if you're still here. What do you mean by people who have blown up recently? Like who? Who's blown up recently? And, because you want to be specific, there's no two channels that are the same. But if you want to blow up, if I knew what I knew now back when I first started my main channel in 2016, I would not have 10,000 subscribers. I'd have 100,000, maybe even 200,000. I would have got my silver play button 3-4 years ago. I started YouTube all wrong. I didn't know anything about the art and science. I thought YouTube was just I treated YouTube like it was Dropbox or, Google Drive. Just throw stuff in there and just whatever. I didn't have any understanding of what, I didn't think about audience development. I didn't think about, creating content that understood that, it needed to be tailored. It needs to be specific. It needs to be high quality. It needs to be substantive. I didn't understand, any of the really nuances of this amazing platform. And so I started YouTube all wrong. But if you want to blow up, I've got a video. I don't know if you saw it, Sean, but I got a video that I posted recently. Let me see if I can actually bring it up in the chat. where I literally, I'm going to answer your question. I'm not avoiding your question, but I got a video that I did recently. Okay. That literally takes you in depth on my brand new channel. It's a real case study. It's funny you say blow up because the actual title of the video is This is How You Blow Up on YouTube. And so let me put this in the comments and you can check this out. And I go in depth on exactly what I did with the brand new channel that I started on January 23rd of this year. I'll never forget that date too, because I can't wait to see where this channel goes. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I just can't wait. So that's the video right there, Sean, but I'm going to answer your question anyway, because it's an interesting question, and recently, I don't know who specifically you're talking about recently. But this is how you blow up. You blow up by not just throwing stuff up to see what sticks, okay, but actually creating content that is, inflamed with purpose. You have a very, very specific purpose. If you don't know who your audience is, I think you do. If you don't know what your niche is, which I think you do, you're doing boxing related content. If I'm not incorrect, please feel free to correct me. Look at other channels that are doing what you're doing and doing it really well, getting millions of views, tons of subscribers, etc. And try to look at the audience, do some audience research, look at their comments, their community tab. Are they doing live streams? Are they doing polls? Look at the comments that they're getting on their videos. What's the audience vibe? What's the language, the nomenclature, the energy? Are they asking questions? What's the behavior? And then look at the videos themselves. Look at the thumbnails. Look at the titles. Really, you got to do your market research. And then you don't want to copy these channels, obviously. But what you want to do is you want to look at what they're doing and what's working and what's effective, and then see how you can put your own perspective on that with your own channel. And that's really a powerful way to blow up fast. And if you've got a channel like trends are really, really a powerful thing to blow up on YouTube, Sean. And Sean, let me know if you're still here. Are you still here, Sean? Let me know in the chat. Give me a yeah if you're still here. Sean, this is important too. I mean, there's a boxing match. Isn't it today? Isn't Ben Askren fighting Jake Paul? Like some type of content around that. Like do a live stream. Like who do you think's going to win tonight? I think it's tonight, isn't it? I'm not sure. Or was it yesterday? Did they fight yesterday? I can't remember. I don't even know who won. I don't know what's going on. But, talking a lot. I know there's a YouTubers versus TikTok boxing extravaganza that's coming out. Tackling trends and this goes for anybody listening in the chat. Who won, by the way? Does anybody know who won? Who won yesterday? I have a feeling Askren won, didn't he? I mean, he's kind of a dope, though. I kind of hope Jake Paul won, but I don't know. Who won the fight? Does anybody know who won the fight? I'm just kind of searching real quick. But yeah, doing trend-related content, this is a great way. Capitalizing on the trends within your specific space, within your specific niche, is a really super important way to blow up fast. And so, but really it just comes down to knowing your audience and creating good content. That's really what it all comes down to. Create amazing content that serves your audience. Don't worry about blowing up right now. Just try to make the best videos that you can. Jake Paul. Oh, wow. Did he knock him out? Wow. Dude, I saw the weigh-in. And I was kind of shocked. I was like, wow. Like, Ben Askren just looked like a dude you'd see, like an overweight dad. He had like a dad body. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Wow. Like it just looked really, really bad. So yeah, that's interesting. I kind of figured Jake Paul would win. I kind of figured, Jake Paul would win, but yeah, it's really interesting to see, this is stuff that I think is really important. I think if you I think if you capitalize on a lot of these trends, I think if you capitalize on, the stuff that people are really paying attention to, that is when you're gonna. That's a great way to blow up. And don't do it in a kind of a, just kind of don't do it in sort of a, just to be trendy kind of way. Like, really add some value, because I know some people will look at trends and they'll look at trends and they'll just simply, try to do a video on it without really adding any value, just to get the keyword or just to get the ranking. And that's just, wow. I just watched him knock him out. That was a pretty good punch right there. Holy macadamia nut. Oh, this guy's going to get killed. He can't even, he stopped the fight. Oh, he stopped the fight. There's a video on Twitter. My God. So Jake Paul destroyed him. It was in the first round? That's not a fight. Amazing. First round knockout. Interesting. Yeah, I was just watching it really quickly. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really, really, really appreciate you guys. I'm just so, so proud of you guys. I love being with you guys every single week. If you're just coming in, we've been conducting another episode of Office Hours. Podcast listeners, love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'd love to see you here live. Go to youtube.com/Professor Nez, because we go live every single Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and you get all your questions answered. Questions about how to build your brand online as a professional, an executive, an online business owner, a content creator, helping you to earn more, grow faster, and stress less. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who was here. Big shout out to PC Tech for the super chat. That was awesome. Super chat. How did that sound? Did that sound good? Sorry. People are like, ugh, that sounded terrible. A super big shout out to everybody who asked a question. And if I didn't get to your question, remember, and if maybe you're hearing this, listening to this, watching this on the replay, or maybe you're just hanging out right now live in the chat and you had a question, but you were waiting, fill out that questionnaire. It's in the description. It's in the show notes. Fill out that questionnaire. It's only 4 questions. It's just email, channel name, brand name, whatever, business name, and question. That's it. Very simple. It's just a way for me to organize so I can get to your question and answer it as best as I can possible. Fill out that questionnaire. When we go live next week, I'll answer it first come, first serve. So make sure you fill out that questionnaire in the comments, in the pinned comment, and in the chat, and in the description, and I will get to it next week. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Damon. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Lewis, Darlene, Super Dave. Thank you, Seti. Thank you, all the terrific people who were here. Sean, Steve, thank you so much for being here. Jurgen, PC Tech. Too many people to mention. There's just too many. Tim, thank you so much. Kelly, My Vivid Life. Philippa, thank you so much for being here. Just absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love you guys. And you guys, don't forget, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I'm bringing you brain-busting content every single week. I got a brand new video coming out on Tuesday, April 20th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. A brand new video coming out on how you can use LinkedIn in 2021 to really take your game to the next level, find a job, build your brand, etc. Make sure you check out that video. It's premiering, coming out on Tuesday, April 20th. So make sure you go check that out. Stephanie! Oh my God, Stephanie, it's so great to see you. Stephanie, Coping with Normal web series. Great to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you fill out that questionnaire if you have any other questions. I am Professor Nez, and on behalf of the Nez Nation family, I bid you a fantastic week, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful week.